Okay everybody, welcome. I'm taking a venture away from the Mortal Kombat and the 90s Midway Fighter videos that you've all come to know and expect from me. I'm going to take a venture away from those and expand my horizons a bit to show you some of the new machines I have in the collection that have been taking up my time over the last 2 or 3 weeks, because I decided a while back that I would like to get some other cabinets besides these 90s Midway games. Now I do have a variety of games that are not associated with those 90s Midway games, but you know, as far as like the Mario Brothers there on the right of the video, and then over I have the Multi-Commando over there and everything. But I'd like to well, as I said, expand my horizons when it comes to the collecting, because I wanted to get some more of the old classic games, and you know, like Galaga and Frogger and Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. So I decided one day to start looking for some of the classic games. And the first ones I wanted to come across were Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. So that's what I did. I went out and researched, and I ended up finding an original Donkey Kong on the KLOV forums. I bought that, the one you see here on the left. I bought that from a user on KLOV. And the Donkey Kong Jr. I found locally here, around where I live. So what happened was I bought the DK and had it shipped to me, and I went and got the DK Jr. here locally. Now, the Donkey Kong, both of these machines have the original laminate. They are not painted or have not been repainted. They have the original Nintendo laminate from the factory, and both the machines were in fantastic shape. There aren't any scratches, dings, gouges anywhere. Everything was in phenomenal condition for both of these cabinets, cosmetically speaking. I didn't have to do anything as far as touching up. All I did was I had to put new artwork on the Donkey Kong Jr., new side art, because it was torn up and ripped and everything. But the original Donkey Kong was restored, I'd say partially, by the person I purchased it from on KLOV. It has new side art, like I said, original laminate. It had new T-molding put in it. The bezel is original. I'll go up and show close-ups here in a minute and talk in detail. But as far as the machine, the original Donkey Kong here, the bezel is original. The marquee is original, and they're both scratch-free, dent-free, perfect condition. I did have to replace the control panel overlay and the joystick, because the control panel overlay had cigarette burns on it, and it was peeling up in the corner. And I had to get some new bezel decals, instruction decals, and things like that. Now the Donkey Kong Jr., same kind of story. Original laminate, I had to put new side art on it. The bezel is in phenomenal shape, didn't have to mess with that. The marquee is in original shape, or great shape I should say. It's the original marquee, didn't have to mess with that. I did have to replace the joystick and the control panel overlay again, because there was a plastic ring around the joystick that was wearing away the coating on the CPO, and I didn't like that, so I went ahead and bought a new control panel overlay. But the cabinets are 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. They're in great shape. So let me go ahead and bring the camera up closer and show you the condition of everything up closer, so you can get a better idea of how they look, so to speak. Now, neither one of these machines had the insert coin decal. You got the insert coin decal there and the one right there. That was missing on both machines. What I had to do with the DK Jr. was I had to put not just new side art. Maybe you can get a view in there. Yeah, there you go. This side, and then over here on this side. But it turned out great, of course, and then the original Donkey Kong there has new side art as well. But as far as DK Jr. goes, I got it locally. I had to get a new insert coin decal because it was missing. Same thing for this one. This is brand new. This is brand new. I had to get a new control panel overlay, new joystick. This is new. This is new because this was completely missing from the cabinet, so I had to get one of these. As well as the original DK here, this was missing from the cabinet, had to get one of these. DK Jr. here, I'm sorry, that's over here. Original DK here, I got a new bezel instruction card for this new instruction card, new control panel overlay, clean the buttons up, new joystick. Same thing over here. New bezel instruction card, new CPO instruction card, new CPO, new joystick, and clean the buttons up. But the bezel, I mean, you can look at the bezel here. This is the original 1982 bezel. This is not, there's no scratches, no cuts, no marks. It's all original. Same thing with the regular Donkey Kong. I did not have to replace this. This is the original bezel in 100% perfect intact condition. Again, same thing with the original Donkey Kong here. You can look at it, and it's all mint original condition. Gouges, scratches, I mean, nowhere. So I'm real happy with how I was able to get these machines in the condition and shape that they're in. As far as the monitors go, this monitor here is just ridiculously in great shape. I didn't have to do anything to it except adjust the flyback and the brightness. It's focused really well. It's just both of these monitors are in great shape. Is all I really need to say. This one had a cap kit done to it by the original owner before I got it, and you can still see how good a shape it's in. And then again, same thing with the DK Junior. So both monitors are phenomenal. Cabinets are in great shape, like I mentioned, 9.5 or 9 out of 10. And I just wanted to add something to the collection besides these 90s Midway games. And of course, I have all the other games besides that. The Open Ice and Commando and Mario Brothers and the Super Hang-On and NBA Jam. But still, I like to have some original classics, quote-unquote classics. So my first two ventures into that area are going to be Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. I'd like to get a Frogger and a Galaga next, but I don't have any room. I'm trying to get a new house, so with a big basement, because I'm actually I have 4 machines, count them 4, that are out on location. My Neo Geo and my Turtles pinball machine, my Mega Touch, and what else? The Open Eyes, I forget. There's 4 machines I don't have here in the house because I don't have any room for them. So I'm probably going to sell my Golden Tee because I never play it, and I don't have any friends that play it, and there's no reason to actually have it. So I'm going to probably sell my Golden Tee and get and use that to finance the Frogger and the Galaga. So stay tuned for those. If I ever get around to getting those, I'll show those off. But as far as these go, I'll show you the marquees. Now there is a couple of spots there, one there and one there. Otherwise, this is the original. Well, this is the original '82 marquee, but except for these 2 little spots here, it is 100% intact. So this one was really well taken care of by the person I got it from. And then this is the original 1981 Donkey Kong bezel. I'm sorry, marquee. I keep doing that. Again, this one is in just as good a shape, if not better. So, as you can see, these machines are in tip-top condition. I'm not going to pull them away from the wall so you can see the sides, but I mean, you can tell from looking at the front of these machines that how good a condition they're in. This is all original laminate. I didn't have to do anything to it but just wipe it down. So there they are. I'm not going to do any gameplay because I'm not a wizard at these games. I mean, I can sit there and play them, but I'm not like a high score guru or a make it through the whole game to the kill screen without dying kind of thing. No, I am not a Billy Mitchell, if you will. So I'm not really going to play the games because you guys have played them and you know what they're like. But I just wanted to showcase these 2 cabinets as the start of my classic, quote-unquote classic collection, because I've collected all the other ones that I've wanted to collect from my youth up to this point. So I figure since I've already got those, I might as well start collecting the ones that I'd like to have in the collection for people that, because I actually have people over to play the machines, and I've actually had people ask me, don't you have anything besides fighting games? So yeah, so it's time to actually start collecting machines that will appeal to more people. So anyway, that whole long spiel there said, here are the 2 machines. They're part of my collection now, and stay tuned for other classics.